Small struggles that you can really tell anyone else.
Whatever choice you make, it doesn't make a huge difference, but still, you can't help but fret over it.
We take on our perspective and give you our advice.
Think about you!
Yes, we have Dabit in our studio. Welcome back.
Hey.
Yes, yeah, hey. Did you get a haircut?
No, I didn't.
You
Actually,
didn't?
wait,
Did
wait.
you
Let me think about when I. No, I didn't.
No?
Yeah. I'm just. I just.
It's
My
just me
hair.
that
Okay,
I'm-
so I have good hair days and I have bad hair days, like
All right.
everyone. But today I kind of like poofed out my hair a little bit.
Okay.
I think last time I saw you, I like put my hair up. In
Yeah.
like a updo kind of
Up-
cool thing. I don't
Cool
know.
thing.
Is updo only for girls? Yeah, I put my hair up.
All right.
But this time I kind of like wanted it natural. But like,
Oh.
and today, you know, my hair it's at like the perfect length from when you cut. You know when you cut it first.
Yep.
It's a little bit awkward. You don't know what to
Awkward,
do
yeah,
with that
yeah.
first, but then you get to the stage where you know what you're doing
Yep.
now, and it's at that perfect non-awkward length.
Oh.
That's where I'm at right now. So guys,
Yes.
soak it in.
Yes. By the way,
Soak it
guys,
in.
we are recording this. Recording the video right now, and we're gonna release this soon online. So go and check it out, guys.
Yeah.
This is the segment "Think About You" with Dabit. So with hairstyle, but not new hairstyle, but looking good. Looking
Thank you,
good,
thank
fresh
you. Looking good too.
and
You're
clean.
looking good too.
I'm just as same as usual.
You know what? I was telling this to Kevin Young today. You know, he didn't have his hat on before we noticed that we were. You know, people said,
Yeah, I was-
yeah. Do you see how cool his
Yellowy.
hair is? If my hair looked like that, like I would embrace it and I would go everywhere and just like show off my beautiful
A
head.
beautiful head.
But Kevin Young decided that it'd be
Nah.
better to cover all his beautiness, probably because all his fans are gonna go crazy and it's too much to handle.
No, it's just my hair is still yellow.
It's still yellow.
Still
My
yellow,
hair is still
yellow, but on my sides are now it's black.
no, but I
again.
like that. It looks very. It
Really?
looks very like chic.
Chic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it looks cool.
Thank
I think
you.
it looks cool.
Thank
I think you should embrace it.
Alrighty-o. Thanks for saying that because I was worried about my hair right now. So, all right. So let's get started by reading some of messages.
Yes, let's.
Kira88 from Germany. So great to hear you again on Hotbeat. Now I tune into the radio no matter how busy I am because I can hear Dabit.
Oh.
I didn't realize that. Missed you so much. Well, please don't leave Hotbeat anymore.
Oh, thank you, Kira.
Well, it was busy for Dabit.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he had all the schedule he has to do, and he
Yeah.
had to
That's when I left for my Europe tour.
exactly.
Uh huh.
So tell us about because maybe those fans might don't know about your schedules.
Yeah.
And the reason why you left.
Oh,
and-
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was right before I released my recent album,
Yes.
Up and Down. And yeah, that was just a crazy,
crazy
that was-
promotion, huh?
Yeah. And we were basically all in for our
All in.
promotion, and we were promoting straight for like 2 months,
Yep.
nonstop. Always on the road overseas. And Kara, I don't know if I saw you, but I was in Germany as well.
Oh, right.
Maybe you didn't get to see me there while I was on my hiatus.
Hopefully.
But yeah, I mean, I was definitely at Germany. I think I was in Essen. And yeah, but it touches my heart to see that you missed me. Oh, I feel so
yes.
loved.
There you go. There you go. Here's April 23 from Japan.
I want to know what places or areas you like to visit when you need to get some healing. Healing.
Korea? Is she asking the Korea or like?
Okay, yeah, when we can't leave the country and we're stuck in Korea, where is like your go-to place for healing?
Right now, when it's nighttime,
Uh-huh.
Han River is the best.
Han River?
Yeah, I think it's the best.
Oh, yeah.
but
Han
maybe
River.
because of the mosquitoes.
That's why it's
mosquito-
good for healings? Wait.
No. I was about to say good for healings, but I was thinking, okay, Han River, but in nighttime, it's too many mosquitoes. Because it's so
Yeah.
So maybe not Han River.
Maybe not Han River.
Cafe, I think like your
Cafe.
neighborhood
Right?
cafes are the best place you
Yeah.
can actually rest.
Uh-huh.
And
And
heal.
this is one of the things that I've been recently feeling a good cafe with ice cold ice Americano with like a big comfy chair that's like basically hugging me. You know, I don't know why, but maybe it's just because I got off the plane.
Yep.
You know, I've been on the plane a lot.
Mhm.
Like a big comfy
The
chair.
comfy chair, yeah.
Like that just hits the spot for me.
Yeah, that's like the best feeling
Yeah, right.
you can get, right?
Oh my
in the
gosh.
cafe.
Yeah.
And you get your earphone
Uh-huh.
in your ear and just listen to some good music.
Yeah, and it's not that we hate the outdoors, guys.
Yeah,
We
it's
love
not
the
that we hate
outdoors,
outdoors.
but you know, it's getting to that time of year. You know, we're past spring.
Exactly.
We're past all that nice weather. Now it's
Uh-huh.
gonna get hot,
Mm-hmm.
humid, and yeah, I think being
Yeah.
in a cool cafe
Exactly.
is gonna hit the spot for me.
What about you? Is that the exactly the same
yeah,
as I
yeah.
am?
I mean,
or
that is definitely one thing.
one
yeah,
thing that you can do. Yep.
for me, it's anywhere quiet, basically.
Anywhere quiet.
Quiet
Mhm.
and where I can just think of anything else but work
Work.
and the environment I'm in.
Mm.
Yeah, like just where I can kind of like zone out
Oh
and
yeah.
just like kind of have some me time. Yeah.
I think that's like the best
Uh-huh.
thing you can do.
Yeah.
Cafe.
And Korea has a ton of cafes.
Tons of cafe.
Tons
Different types of cafes,
Oh yeah,
guys.
theme cafes.
Theme cafes.
Yeah, you name it.
Exactly. Space Now from China. I'm pretty good at giving it reactions to what people say. So a lot of people like talking to me. What about you guys? Yeah, basically, I think we are comfortable.
Yeah.
With people.
Mm-hmm. We're pretty good reactors, I think, right?
I think we are.
Yeah, yeah. I always
more
seem
of a
pretty,
listeners,
yeah,
right?
I'm a very big listener. I love listening to people's stories,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah,
Yeah, but that's why we are doing think about you.
yeah,
Yes, that's
Yeah.
why we are doing Think About You, guys. All right, now let's read our first message for Think About You, where we share about the seemingly tribal small problems and concerns we have in our daily lives. Well, first of all, Hikala93 from Japan.
Kala 93.
My friend loves taking photos, so we always take photos together. But when she uploads the photos on social media, she always blurs my face out.
No.
I think it's because she's trying to be considerate of me, but because she does it all the time, I'm slowly starting to get offended. Am I weird for feeling offended? No, you're not.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll be offended.
I think I would be a little bit upset. If
Upset.
my, you know, especially,
Yeah.
yeah. Why would she do that? Maybe, I mean, I understand if you do it to someone like you don't know.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
let's say I'm taking a selfie and someone's
Selfie's,
face
like,
clearly comes out.
yeah.
And, you know, it just seems weird to have like a stranger's face and you want to blur that out. But yeah, like blurring your friends. Like it'd be really weird if she's like, let's take a selfie together.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like she takes it and then she uploads that selfie with your face right next to hers.
her, yes.
But then she blurs out your face.
Have you ever had any experiences like this before?
I don't think so. If
Like
anything,
one of your friend.
if anything, I'll be the one who will be like, you know, you need to blur my face out because
Oh.
you know, if you want to upload that specific photo where you came out good and I came out horrible,
I'll blur that for
yeah,
me.
no, don't blur it out. Actually, I don't like blurring things out. I'd rather ask them to put like a nice smiley face on my face.
like cling.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
like a
the
cute puppy
emoticons.
face. Yeah,
Yes,
some
yes,
kind of
yes.
cute emoticon that
Yes.
goes straight on top of my face. Just so you know, I don't know. Blurring seems, yeah, I don't know. Blurring seems a little bit not insensitive.
Insensitive. Okay.
It seems very like, you know, mysterious, but in a bad way.
In a bad way,
Right?
Huh? Yeah, I feel
Like,
the same way
It's
because
kind of scary.
It
you know, to
is,
see
it
a
is.
face with no face.
no face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cover that stuff up with like a smiley face.
Mosaic. Mosaic. Yeah. So don't
yeah,
blur
yeah.
your friends.
Yeah.
The photos, because like normally, if I take photos, I take it like try to like take it far away to get that right shot. Because if it's too close, yeah, it doesn't come out really well.
I
so-
don't like that either because it cameras, you know, no matter how good the camera is, the lens, it
Your
kind
lens.
of has that like a fish, not all cameras are extreme, but sometimes it has that fisheye effect.
Yes.
And if you go to like a specific corner, your face will just like
It's
stretch,
like
out,
like
right? You just become like super long face.
super long face. Yeah.
And it just sometimes doesn't come out as appealing.
no.
Yeah, that's why you have to. That's why
That's
those.
what- yes.
You know what do you call those?
The selfie
stick?
sticks. Yes.
Yeah. That's why those came out
Yeah.
because the farther away, the
Uh-huh.
more natural your face looks and everything.
Exactly. And there is
Yeah.
always applications for editing.
Oh yeah, of
the
course.
photos. So yeah,
Of course. We don't edit our photos to look better than we look. We edit the photos because the photos don't capture
capture
our full essence, right? I'm
Yes.
sure that's everyone's problems, right?
Everyone's
Not being
problem.
able to capture the full essence of our face.
exactly.
That's why you edit, not to make us look any better.
any better.
Yes.
That's correct, guys. That is correct. All right,
Yeah.
David, why don't you read the next message? Came
All
from
right.
Yoonjung from Korea.
Ian Jung from Korea said,
Yes.
whenever I ask my mom if she wants a bag,
Oh,
some makeup, or some good food, she always says no.
Oh.
No.
okay.
I mean, is it really that hard to say yes for once? I get upset over it, and sometimes it makes me kind of angry because if people actually say yes, the person buying the gift or item can be more joyful when they're shopping for it. Do you agree?
I'm more of a mother's side. I understand because
Really?
because they want you to be happy
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they
yeah.
want to spend they want you to spend more money for you for yourself,
Yes.
not for them. You know, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
Because
definitely
mothers
get that. Yeah.
and fathers, they're always like, they care for you and they're always supportive.
yes.
and-
yes.
They get the appreciation, from the daughters and sons. But the thing
Yeah.
is, they understand that, but they want you to be more
Yeah.
happier,
But then she's like, oh, sometimes I'm kind of on Ian Jung's side.
Okay,
Because
all right.
She's trying to give her parents something.
Something, all right.
And I mean her mom something, and her mom isn't receiving it. Sometimes the greatest gift is to receive.
Receive,
right?
yes, that's correct.
I know I feel super good
When you receive something,
Oh no! Not when I receive something.
Oh,
when I'm able to give
something to other
and
people, yes.
yeah, there's no greater joy than to see. For me, one of the greatest joys recently is sharing the love of food with my friends. Being whether it's buying them
Yeah.
a really nice meal or just being like, hey, I found this awesome rib place that you have to go to.
You have to go to,
We're
yeah.
going to go together. Let's go next week. And they're like, yeah, okay. And then they go and they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
This is amazing, yeah.
That there's like no better feeling for me.
Oh, that's like the best feeling, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
so-
whenever you give the gift to your friends, that's like
Yeah.
then why don't she actually don't ask her for anything, just buy
Ooh,
the
yeah,
present
yeah.
for her
Uh-huh.
and just give to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't need
yeah,
to set the
yeah.
date. You don't need to ask for anything. You just buy the gift and then just give it to her.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's actually a very good
Surprise
idea.
gift.
Yeah. I know, because a lot of parents, they're so much into the mode of giving to their kids that sometimes that they forget how to receive. And I feel like maybe your mom's kind of that way.
That
It's
way.
not that she doesn't want to. She's rejecting your love or anything.
Love or anything,
She
yeah.
just wants you to spend that money on yourself or something.
Exactly.
And yeah, maybe get her call her out.
Yeah,
and-
call her out.
and maybe like get like a secret spa day for her or something, like, oh, come to this address,
Yeah.
be here at this time sharp, and then
Okay.
maybe you can wait there, and then, or you cannot be there and then be like, mom, I already spent the money, you're gonna go and you're gonna relax, I don't care what you say, I've already spent the money, so enjoy.
If there's a gift
Uh-huh.
you would like to give to your mother, what would you give?
You know what, for me, I would want her to give her. For me, for my mom, it's always kind of like making her feel like a woman, like a
Alright.
very young girl again. I think it's because she grew up. I have two older brothers, and she
Yes.
only grew up among guys. I feel like she kind of lost
I know what
the
you mean.
chance to be pampered with
pampered
another
with
girl,
another girl,
and
yes.
like she's become very like, she's still very girly, but then. No, none of us have really been able to pamper her with like, oh, mom, try this, try that. You should wear this, you should wear that. Make her feel like it. Yeah, and I feel like she's never had those like girl days out, with any of her sons, obviously.
Obviously,
So
yeah.
I feel like one thing that I would want to give her is like a huge pampering or something, right?
Oh, that's
Like a
really great
makeover
idea.
or something.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be
that's
super
really great
fun.
idea.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was thinking I should take out for dinner.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that always works.
Yeah. Somewhere nice. Somewhere nice.
I would do that for my mom too,
Yes,
except
yes.
my mom would be like, "This is unhealthy.
Unhealthy.
This is
Don't
unhealthy.
eat that."
I can make this at home." Does your mom ever do that?
Yeah, she always say this. Don't eat this too much.
Moms
It's junk
who
food.
cook
Yeah.
are so critical.
So critical of about
And even if
food,
they
yes.
enjoy it, they enjoy it.
They
They
enjoy
enjoy
it,
it. It's just
obviously,
they end up criticizing everything, and they'll be
Everything is
like, "Do you have the full grain option? Whole grain option?
Option, yeah. They will always worry about your
Do you
health.
eat like this every day, David?" I don't think you should eat like
Eat like
this.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like,
very,
Mom,
yeah.
I'm trying to pamper you.
Yeah,
This is
pamper
a
you.
nice
This
dinner.
Is like
just
a dinner.
enjoy it.
Just have it. Mom.
We love our
Yeah.
moms.
We love our moms. Yes, please. This is actually one song before we come back with more of your messages. Here's 보일 듯 말 듯, cherished by Yuju and 선율. Alright, 보일 듯 말 듯, cherished by Yuju and 선율. Alright, let's move on to our third message. Came from Away409 from Korea. I never really read a lot of books, so I started reading more these days because I wanted to change. But my friends keeps telling me to put my book away when they see me take it out of my purse because they say it doesn't suit me. If I get mad at them for saying that, they'll make me a weird person, right? I don't get it. I just wanted to read while they look at their phones. What's wrong with them?
You know what? That is a little bit weird. I feel like I would be taken aback.
You mean the other way around?
Okay, no.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Nowadays, it's everyone. It's a phone.
Smartphone,
Yeah,
yes.
smartphones have
Yes.
taken over the world. It has taken over our lives.
Yes.
Good thing and a bad thing. And if I'm with my friends, and we have like sometimes, of course, I try to give my undivided attention.
Yep.
And when I'm in the moment, I'm in the moment. But sometimes, if you're so comfortable with your friends that you just like. Yeah, that there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you're so comfortable with your friends that you have phone time together.
time
and
together,
it's just,
yeah.
There's nothing wrong. It's just chill time.
Pure time, yeah,
where you
yeah,
can
yeah.
like upload some photos, be like, hey, how does this look? It's just like nice time.
Yeah.
But then if one of my friends took out a book, I'd be like, whoa,
what's going on?
What's going on? Something wrong? Like, are you studying for an exam? Are you like, are you preparing for something? Like, what's wrong? What's happening? Like, I feel like I'd be slightly concerned.
Yeah.
Because it's so, not because it's wrong, but it's so out of the ordinary nowadays to see someone just like
Taking out the
pull
book
out
from
a
the-
book
yeah,
from
their bag,
not
yes.
even like one of those like tablets,
Tablets,
and you
yeah,
read
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
tablet. It's like just a flat out
Flat
paper book that they
yes.
pull out of their bag. They're like, I'm gonna read.
Yeah, because it's a friend time.
Yeah.
Friends time. Yeah, and that, I guess while you guys like hanging out at a cafe or wherever, we always have that phone time, right?
Yeah.
And
But you can also multitask with the phone, right?
yeah,
But can you multitask with a book? That is a question.
Oh, that's
Among
good,
friends.
That's a really good question.
Because I think that might be where the friends might be a little bit weirded out. Because phone, you like, it's nothing that
it's
you
not
have to
like
but
concentrate.
books,
Yeah.
you're like into the book,
Into the book,
right?
yeah.
And when, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like most people who like to read, they don't like to be interrupted when they read.
when they
At
read.
least most friends that I knew who read.
I just can't concentrate while
Yeah.
someone's
Uh-huh.
talking
Yeah.
while I'm reading, or maybe if someone's asking questions while I'm reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't focus. So whenever I'm meeting my friends, I never actually gotten, out the book from my bag. I just always, and also my phone. Even
Yeah.
with my phone, I just keep it in my pocket, and I just never. We just have a conversation. That's why
Yeah.
we met, and just have some friend time.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think it's necessary to take a book out?
I don't think,
Oh,
I
bad.
actually, it depends. If it's like study hall.
Would you go really angry with it?
No, I wouldn't get angry. I wouldn't get angry at all.
Yeah.
I would question them.
Okay,
I'd be
question.
like, why are you reading?
Why are
Like,
you reading?
What's
Yeah.
up? But if it was study hall or something,
You would understand.
Or if we're both at a cafe and we're just doing some homework,
Okay.
or we're just doing our separate things, then I'd probably just be like, oh, what are you reading? And then that'd be that.
That'd be that.
But
all right.
yeah, there's if you're of course. I think the thing is this: if you're with your friends to
Yes.
be there,
Uh-huh.
of course, reading a book might be a little bit weird. Even though it is still wrong for them to make fun of you for saying that it doesn't suit you.
Yeah.
But maybe you should find time to read, when you're not with your friends. If they're so bothered by that.
Yeah.
There's no reason to, use your phone in
Use
front
your
of your
phone in
friends.
front of
But there's
friends.
also no reason to read in front of your friends either. So I mean, yeah, maybe just find your own time, private time to read. Or just find some friends that are very enthusiastic about books, right?
Yes. And this is one important point here.
Mm-hmm.
When your friend is taking out a book or
Yes.
maybe a phone,
Uh-huh.
when they're having a phone time or a book
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
if you're doing the same thing at the same time,
Yeah.
that is okay. But
Yeah, that is
if you
okay.
guys are having a conversation, serious
Oh, yeah.
conversation, but suddenly you take out a book from your bag or maybe a phone and then you're not concentrating
yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
conversation,
Yeah.
I think that's wrong.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think that's... I think
It's
that's
actually
wrong.
a little bit funny.
Is it?
That would be so funny, you know, like
Okay.
this. If you just want to like make a statement,
Statement,
to
yeah,
someone,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, they're just talking to you, they're giving you a lecture, right?
lecture,
and you're,
yeah.
you're just gonna very slyly be like, I'm not gonna listen to you.
And they take it.
Yeah, just while they're lecturing you, just be like, yeah, I'm gonna take out my book and just open it up and just start reading, like the most boring book, right? Like a history book,
yeah.
or something like that. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
That's really funny. But
I think that'd be funny, yeah.
yeah.
Unless it's that kind of statement that you're trying to get across to someone, I'm not
yes,
gonna listen to your lecture.
Yeah.
Then yes, try to be in the moment, guys.
Yeah, try to be
It's
in that
important to
moment.
be in the
yeah,
moment, right?
exactly. Just be with them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Here is next message came from Tomioka, 21 from Japan.
And Tomioka said, my boyfriend is really good to me
All right.
when we're with other people. I think it's
Okay.
because he cares more about what other people think of him, not because he cares for me that much. I don't know. I'm scared that this means that he could start liking someone else. Don't you think so too? Whoa, that just went from like, I feel like that escalated really quickly. Like it went from, you know, my boyfriend treats me really well in front of other
in
people.
front of people, yeah.
He's gonna like other girls, right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Like-
I think exactly the same. I just thought of exactly the same thing.
Tomioka seems like you seem like a very speculative person. Very, you know, you're very worried. Clearly, you're very worried.
Very worried about this person right there,
And-
boyfriend.
Possibly overthinking. Do you think she might be overthinking? What do you think?
If a boyfriend is acting exactly the same way he is, wherever we go,
Yeah, yeah.
whenever they are together, or maybe with other people,
Yeah.
then that's him. But if he is acting a bit different, then you need to, you know, think about him,
Yeah.
and you need to like maybe ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because I don't think this is right thing to do, you know?
Uh-huh.
Well, being nice to other people is right thing to do, but I mean,
Huh.
when they're together,
Yeah. Being overly like,
Overly,
you
yes.
know, being like, oh, yeah.
what do you think?
Oh gosh,
This-
I don't know. I like people who are very straightforward.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I like, you know, one of the best qualities I look for in people are people who are the same, you know, in front of
In
certain
front of
people
certain
and
people, yes.
behind, you know, in front of the scenes and behind the scenes as well. And yeah, because I feel like, you know, I like to know people's true characters, but if they're very different in different situations,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, it kind of gets me a little bit suspicious too. Yeah, it definitely makes me second guess their true character.
True character,
to see who they
exactly.
really are.
True character is the
right?
word. Yes.
Okay, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going through her thought process, you know. So, you know, she probably thinks because her boyfriend is overly, you know, nice to everyone.
Nice to everyone.
Like
yeah.
and to her included, being like probably very girlfriend boyfriend like, but then behind the scenes,
Behind the scene is different.
he might
It's
be a little
totally
bit
different.
colder. So that's getting her to second guess his character, which gets to second guess,
Yes.
you know, his
True
true, you know, loyalty towards
yes.
her.
Mm.
So okay, I'm following you. I'm following
Yeah,
you now. So what do you think? Like, should she confront him about that, or
I think she should ask him about what he who actually what the character is. You know. What are you? You know.
What are you?
Yeah, what are you?
What are
because,
you?
because you are being totally different person in front of other people.
Oh yeah.
And when we are together, you should be a really real boyfriend to me. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the same as he were before. So
Yeah.
I think she needs to tell him that and ask him that,
Yeah.
and they need to figure it out. I think.
Yeah. There's something definitely off if he has to put up a face in front of your friends.
Yep.
but then take that off when he's with you. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think there
think
might be a
it's-
little bit of, you might need to have a talk.
Talk.
It's time
And
to have that talk.
if this is the other way around,
Mhm.
if you guys are together and boyfriends are being like very cuddle and like
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
aegyo, the
But
cuteness,
then
and
some
then,
guys,
yeah, some guys do
in
that.
front of friends, they
Friends,
can be
like,
very
they'll-
like, especially if they're with their guy friends.
Guy friends,
A lot of the
exactly, yeah, yeah.
guys tend to actually
That's
ignore
like
the
the
girls,
normal.
right?
Yeah, that's like a normal
Yeah.
couple.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
couple, right? But normally we do that. Guys,
Yeah.
we do that
Mhm.
when we are together with our girlfriends. We
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yo, we like, oh my girlfriend, baby, whatever, my
Yeah,
sweetie. Yeah, we do that.
baby, sweetie.
Yeah, whatever. Like we do that, but in
Uh-huh.
front of other people, especially guy friends, we're
Yeah.
like,
yeah. We're like,
tough,
oh yeah,
yeah, we're cool, yeah, we act cool.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So that's different. But this is like the other way around.
Mhm.
So I'm worried right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Richo88 from China. I feel so uncomfortable when I'm with my dad. When I try my best and muster up the courage to talk with him, he just gives me a short one-word answers. Should I keep trying? We're both so awkward with each other. So and I don't know if me trying more will make things even more stressful for the both of us.
Oh.
So do you ever had any like rough times or maybe those moments where you have like misunderstanding with your parents?
Oh, yeah.
With dad, mom.
all the time.
brothers.
All the time. Of course,
time?
of course. And
Mhm.
it was a lot worse when I was younger.
Okay.
I think most for everyone when they're in their teens, or growing
yes.
up,
Mhm.
and we're always growing up, we
Mhm.
always have more trouble understanding our parents.
Yep.
But then as I grew older,
Mhm.
I grew to understand them more. And I think as you become an adult, your
Mhm.
parents have a new appreciation
Yes.
that you are an adult now,
Yes.
and conversations change
It's-
after
it's
you grow
just
up.
Changed.
Some things never change, of course.
Mhm.
To your parents, you're always going to be their baby.
Yes.
But for me, I feel like, I've definitely seen my relationship with my parents grow so much. With my even my whole family. It's so different when you're kids. Your brothers are the annoying ones who
Annoying
always
ones, yes.
bother you. Your
Mhm.
parents are the nagging
Nagging
ones who
ones,
don't
yeah.
understand you. No one in the world understands you.
No one in the world
And
understands you,
sometimes that kind of goes on in our adulthood as well. There's
Mm.
always sometimes that awkwardness that can still remain even
Mhm.
after you do grow up.
Mhm.
Especially with a lot of, I feel like, tougher parents.
Mm.
Parents who give you tougher love when you're younger, and then you grow up and there's no more need for that tough love
Mm-hmm.
because you're all adults now, and they understand that too, but they're still kind of had that
Yeah, had that
toughness,
toughness.
they still have that mask on, so then it's a little bit awkward for them to become vulnerable in front of you.
yeah,
And
in front of you, yeah.
the thing is,
you're saying correctly.
yeah,
right
you,
now, yeah.
you can't expect your parents to change at a certain point, especially when they're so much older now. I think at that point, we have to be the ones who change. And even if your parents don't accept, that new image, or they still have that like slight I'm the parent
I'm the
wall
parent
kind of
wall,
thing.
yes. Mhm.
I think they still deserve a lot of cuddles,
Yes.
a lot of just tacky love things
Love,
that
yes.
that you would want to give to show your appreciation for
Yeah.
everything that they've done.
Exactly.
Whether they were perfect or not,
Yeah.
I think they do deserve all of that. So I mean, I think it's great that you're trying. I think
Exactly, yeah.
it's amazing that you're trying to talk to him, but parents are parents. It's gonna be hard for him to change, but don't stop trying. By all means, don't stop trying. And if anything, if you keep trying, I swear, even if your dad will
Dad
seem
will
so
seem
uncomfortable,
with that. Yes.
he'll be like, oh yeah,
he's
he-
trying. Yeah,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
trying.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'll think it's sweet,
Exactly. And please do have family time. I think we mentioned
yeah.
this before about family. Like it's important to have
It's very important. Mhm.
family time.
Mm.
So maybe dinner.
Mhm.
Everyone just gather up,
Yeah, yeah,
have
yeah.
dinner together, talk about the daily what we've done
Yeah.
throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just the little things, big things. Just share with your family. I think that's
Yeah.
like the important time
Mhm.
of your life.
Yeah.
And I think David and I, we talked about this, and then we said if we get a family, then we should do a family time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, definitely.
Have those kind of rituals that your
Rituals,
families
yes.
always do. You know, like weekend dinners,
Weekend
or like
dinners,
weekend
yes.
bowling. Or I don't know, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you start something like that, you know, I think
You should appreciate.
yeah, everyone will. It's very much needed. It's very much needed, and especially for us, we don't get to do it as much because we're in a completely different country.
Country, exactly.
As our parents, but when we do see them, you know, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, we've.
Yes. So, what was the most memorable message for you today, David?
Ooh, let's see. The most memorable one for me.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the last one.
The last one.
I just came back from a wedding last week, and it's still kind of fresh in me right now. That
yes.
you know, seeing my whole family there
together. Yep.
and like seeing a new family, you know, appear. It was very memorable. So this kind of reminded me of that. So I'm gonna go for the last message.
The last one, and I'll go for the book. Because that was kind of refreshing.
Yeah.
Book, taking out a book in front of your friend. That's all right.
But
But
in this day and age, that's something you don't see very often.
All right. Thanks for everything, guys. We'll be giving you more advice next week. So make sure to send us your messages, no matter how small of a problem it may be. So, David, where can they send in these messages?
All you have to do is write us at the Heartbeat message board
Yes.
with "Think about you" in the subject.
All right, thanks again, David. And
Thank
like
you.
I said earlier, we are uploading this video online, so go and check it out, guys. Yes, Think About You segment with David, and this is a last song to end this segment with David. David's Lonely Love, and I'll see you next week.
I will see you next week.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Woo!